Hey everybody, welcome to What's Up Wednesday. This week, I'm going to jump up on the soapbox and I'm going to talk about something that's pretty controversial, and that is the use of social media. Now, I want to start, with a statement about my personal feelings. And one is, I don't care about anybody's political affiliation. I don't care whether they're Democrat, Republican, or nonpartisan. It makes no difference to me. I know that people have strong feelings, and everybody's entitled to whatever their feelings are. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong, in my opinion. It's best that all of that is kind of kept privately. And and my feeling is that social media platforms, and I'm going to get specifically to LinkedIn here in a minute, but social media platforms have some tremendous benefits. I know that for me, I really enjoy seeing the things that my friends and family and people I know share that are going on in their lives. It's fun to see all the good stuff. It's fun to see the celebration of their kids, milestones, trips they've gone on, vacations, whatever it might be. And it's nice to know when they experience, tragedy or they're sad, because you can reach out and you can help. And it creates an element of connectivity that we didn't have before we had the availability of something like Facebook or um, lots of others, X, Instagram, whatever people use. And on the flip side, unfortunately, we have a tremendous amount of divisiveness and hate and anger and frustration in our society, and it continues to just spiral and get worse and worse and worse. And so much of that is being driven by people's frustration being represented in social media, basically either imposing opinions or their feelings on everybody else, complaining, whatever it might be. It's the absolute wrong use, in my opinion, for social media. And as we look at the business use of social media, for those of us who use LinkedIn, we know that it is an incredibly powerful tool. I believe that LinkedIn is the media platform that is the basis for business in the US and really globally. And it's a phenomenal tool where we can share job opportunities, we can share information with people, we can find information, we can in our case, find projects that are going on and needs that are out there. So it's a tremendous tool, but at the same time, maybe not quite as much as, say, Facebook and some of the other platforms. We're starting to see people using LinkedIn for personal reasons. They're posting things of a personal nature, things going on in their personal lives, um, things that are very political, whatever it may be. And, I want to discourage people, especially with LinkedIn, because it is a business platform. Keep it professional and realize that the things that you post, they're permanent. Once they're out there and they follow you. And we want to use our LinkedIn profiles as kind of our marketing brochure of ourselves and our companies. And it should represent, all the things that matter from a business standpoint, nothing outside of that. Now, there are exceptions to that where somebody uses an example of an accomplishment and maybe it's of a personal nature, but it also applies to the business world. So there's a fine line there. But what I'm really starting to see is a lot of political stuff. And we just went through an election year. It's been incredibly controversial. I'd say the last 4, 5, 6 elections, presidential elections, have been crazy controversial. And we're going to experience some of that, right? I mean, people are angry because somebody wins and somebody loses, and you either support the one that won or the one that lost, and ultimately people have hurt feelings. So you start to see a lot of this spattering of political stuff. And again, I just want to really discourage people from using a platform like LinkedIn for anything personal, because it is your brand. What people see on LinkedIn from a business standpoint represents who you are, and it often leads to how interested they may be in connecting with you or working with you. On the flip side, for the personal use of social media, I always encourage everybody not to post controversial, opinion-based, emotional, anger-fueled type of stuff because it doesn't do any good. The only thing that you can guarantee, and I promise you this, is that there will be many people who disagree with you, whatever it might be. There will be very few who do, but you can guarantee many will disagree. So, if you could see the sign I have on my wall back here, it says, "Is it necessary? Will it make a difference? And could it cause harm?" That's a reminder to me, and run everything through that filter. Does it do any good to post it? Does it make you feel better? Because the reality is you're going to get attacked, and it's probably not worth it. So think about that. But really, when it comes to our LinkedIn profiles, which everybody in business should have one, and if you're watching this What's Up Wednesday, you obviously have a LinkedIn profile. But I would really encourage people to use it for the right reasons. And hopefully you find that helpful. Again, a little bit of a soapbox What's Up Wednesday, but appreciate your time, and we'll see you next Wednesday.